I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho.
It's the
Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to the children? Why you lying to the children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been to bed. Man, they know no contest. Yahuwah, he do the bless. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to thought. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing hard with big manodas. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh lordy, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he farted. He's running to the hills like a Philistine. Jihad hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the bait lead. Yeah, I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. Really get me up. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Balling and crawling all the way from H-Time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, arms open wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as the realest, yeah. Death by cop, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been there. Man, they know no contest. Yahuwah, he do the bless. Wow, what's that? Why didn't they take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck. I'm stepping on everything, nigga. Metaphorically, of course.
Well, all right. Once again, putting it down for you and yours. This is another episode of The Lion's Den. And as always, you are now tuned into the most dynamic, the most, high profile radio show or internet show, social media show, bar none. Not saying that there are other voices out there, but here in the Lion's Den, there's no bias, no respect of persons, and here it is, you always get quality content. Free. You understand me? Because we all come in here with our unique talents and gifts to give to you out there in Lion's Den land what you need, the truth. Unfiltered, raw, straight with no chaser. Whether you accept it or not, believe it or not, or want to deal with it or not. That's how we roll here in the Lion's Den. And I always give honor to the Lord in Christ from whom all positive thoughts flow. I give thanks to the CEO of operations here, JJ7000, for allowing myself, whether you want to thon or we call him Yeshaya Dar, JT, to be able to come here as moderators and be able to give our spin on things. And as always, we give thanks to the keeper of the house, the keeper of order, the lady of the house, the lioness. That is Sister Karima. Okay. So now, when you come into the lion's den, please proceed with caution, wipe your feet, mind your manners, and you have a nice, comfortable visit, as we are going to be nothing but nice, hospitable hosts. And when you roll with the Lions Den, understand, as always, we got to give you the 7 eyes. That's intelligence, integrity, inspiration, influence, independence, insight, and information. And also, we roll with pride. The Lions roll with pride because we're permanently ready in destroying evil, starting with our own. And this is also an anti-coon environment, because when it comes to myself and all my other lion denites, we don't roll as complete, obvious, obedient, yes, a boss niggas. Spell it out. Cone. That we don't do that here. So, with that being said, I'm going to hand it off now to the man, Yeshaya Dar. That's if he's in the building. Okay, he got it. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm
Yeshaya
here.
Dar. Take it away and give it to the people raw, straight with no chaser. It's on you.
It's on me. Well. We got another show in here now. The title of the show is called "Man Playing God Will Destroy a Nation." I just seen a picture circulating a couple of days ago of a man who's a demon who I know from back in the day. He's riding on a horse to the Passover. Synonymously, he's trying to copy what Christ's supposed to do when he come back on a horse to come back to destroy the nations. All of this is a disturbance to get you away from knowing who the truth and following the Father and the Son. That's what this is. And these camps out here, they're misleading the people. Something got to be done about that. What's going to be done about it is the Most High going to start eliminating these souls on this planet. Today, we just found out that the whore that caused Emmett Till to be killed in 1955, 68 years ago, is gone. Long overdue, but she's gone. So be it. Another buffoonery among white America, Jerry Springer, is gone. See, when you think you can do all these wicked, evil ass things for years and years and years and years, some people don't think it's going to never catch up to them. I'm an experienced, done some dumb things and it caught up to me, but I'm still here. Malachi know he did some dumb things, but we still here. The reason why we here is because we got a job to do. We here for a reason. I ain't here to play no games, man. He ain't here to play no games. He might not come off as raw and rugged as me, but he gets his point across. See, this is what we talking about here. Men, women, selling their God out cash, selling their people out for cash. You look at the loyalty that our people do not have amongst each other. No respect, no honor. All of those words mean something if you live by them. But when you look at our people in these streets, what code do they live by? They live by the code of the streets. The code of the streets is negativity. That's the code of the street. There ain't no honor amongst us as a people. Not even in the walk is no honor. You can see that. Taking away the glory of the Most High and giving it to a damn man. That was going on in One West when me and Malachi was there. Men was worshiping men like Ariel, looking up to him like he was a god. And yet his man was a damn liar. He lied to us. He manipulated us. He cheated us out of our youth. He did all these things, man. Prophesied a lie about the Messiah coming in the year 2000. Had men go out there and teach the madness. And when it did not come to pass from the rumors I heard, he said, I made a mistake. See, that's the problem right there. Putting your faith in a damn man always gonna lead you to your demise. I'm gonna let everybody know. It don't matter what damn camp you belong to. The camp leader cannot make sure you are guaranteed a ticket to the kingdom. I don't give a damn what he say. Because his ass ain't guaranteed he making it. This has got to stop. This is bull, S-H-I-T. The problem our people always been. You put damn faith in a man, look what it got your ass. No place. Nowhere. What is this doing? Is it helping the nation or destroying the nation? It's destroying. You can see it. It's clear. You got people that believe all of these different camps. I can name them. IUIC. They believe in him. They trust in him. Do they follow the scripts? No. They trust in that bum. ISUPK. Do they believe in the scripts? Do they trust the scripture? Do they read it for themselves? Do they follow what it say? No, they will follow what your hunter say. GOCC. Do they trust the scriptures or they follow what that clown Rakash Shamar say? They trust his ass. Fools that's following GMS. Do they trust the script or they follow what Tahar say? They follow what that damn clown say. And all the rest of these damn camps out here. It's not about a camp. It's about a brotherhood that you niggas let destroy. That a lot of you play that role in destroying it. Because y'all don't know what brotherhood is, man. You talk that BS, but you don't know what it is. Because what it is to me is being there for your brother, sister when they need you the most. That's what it means. Ain't about titles, rank. I'm this good, I'm this. It ain't about none of that. It's about uplifting them, bringing them back home, showing them the way, teach them the way, inspiring them to do better. What the hell? Who the hell can y'all inspire? How many damn lives you niggas have destroyed and still destroying to this damn day? You got niggas to this damn day, even though Ariel's ass is gone, still praising this man. What did he do? Before he went off, he might have been doing the work, but I can't say that. I can only speak for myself. Malachi seen him a couple of years prior when he was in the zone. When I came in, he was out of the zone. So I can only speak from my experience, not his. But from my duration of time, that nigga messed up time and time again. He made an old man up in there go along with this King David thing. And before I got there, Malachi could tell you, they had certain men in the school swear, giving allegiance to this man. And look what that did. You had clowns like Tahar on the street corner. I seen video a few years back. Yeah, Mo is David, man. Mo is David. He David, man. Y'all don't know what you talking about. He David. He the Lord's anointed. What proof is that? What proof can anybody go in the scriptures and prove if anybody back from the past? Give me a scripture proving that any man came back here. I'll wait. Because the scriptures tell you there's no former things. You won't remember any former thing if you did come back. So how the hell he gonna know he was David? There's no remembrance of former things, man. That's man worship right there. Believing in Ariel up in the school. Men was trusting in that clown and his fake ass prophecies. Man worship. What did it do? Destroy the school. Destroyed the brotherhood. This is what the problem is and always been, and it's going to remain until the Father himself correct this. And the only way he can correct it is take these men ass out of here. They got to go. It's about change, man. You got to make change. Everybody that's listening got to make changes. I got to do it. Everybody else. It ain't no easy route to do this. There's a lot of obstacles standing in your way, but you got to fight through that to get to the other side and see the glory that's coming. We all got to make the change right now because tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. He can take us or anybody else out of here any given time he feel like it. So you got to get on point with that. That got to go for me and everybody else in here. But man worship, it's a killer. Because you so damn focused on what this fool's saying, you forget what he's saying in the script. Because I'm asking anybody, don't matter what camp you belong to, your camp leader ain't got no power with the Father and no say with the Father on who gonna get to the kingdom. Period. He ain't got no say on that because it ain't guaranteed his ass gonna get there. Some of these bums talk like they automatically know the Father gonna let them walk through one of them gates. That ain't no damn guarantee, bro. Okay? Because you can go back. Judas Iscariot was one of the 12, and that nigga sold out. Hello. He sold out for 30 pieces of silver, man. A Negro like Nate, from the last reports that I got, that nigga climbing up in the 100 million plus bank account range. Now, how that nigga get to that level? He ain't nothing but a puppet for the damn elites. He only saying what they want that bum to say. What you gonna give for exchange for your soul? You know what you get for selling your soul? Everlasting punishment. That's what that punk gonna get. The clown that claimed to be the comforter. Nigga ran with that from 2003 to 2020 before the Lord smoked his ass on April 1st, 20. Damn near 20 years, 3 years shy of 20 years, he was running that bull up in there. And who co-signed that? The devil, Ariel monkey ass. Co-signed the nigga. Did he care about the flock, the people that was in the congregation? He didn't give a damn about you. That's the problem with these bums today. They only care about their own damn interests and don't give a damn about yours. That's why we can't move up, because we got people that don't give a damn about bettering the nation and the people. The interest of the people ain't in their interest. It's only their interest and not yours. And that still to this damn day exists within this nation. Mine, I got to get mine. What about us all getting some? Nah, y'all don't think like that. Me. That's the problem right there. I ain't in no mood to join up to no camps because I ain't taking no orders from nobody. I'm a grown ass man. I can make my own damn decisions. I ain't letting no punk telling me what to do. I got to follow what the script say to do. Point blank, period. Ain't got nothing to do with no nigga on the planet. It got something to do with them words say on that in them pages of that book. But man worship, you can see it's killing us. Let's keep it 100. Michael Jackson, when I was coming up, that was my boy, but got caught up in the Michael madness, the Prince madness. The madness of all these entertainers. But beforehand, not knowing now, I know what they had to do to get where they at. They had to bow down. If you notice one thing, look at all these Negroes in the entertainment business that these record producers in Hollywood make wear dress. They ain't never asked no damn Leonardo DiCaprio to wear no dress. They ain't asked Brad Pitt to wear one, Tom Cruise, and the list go on. The only one I know that did it, the few. Tom Hanks used to do it in a show called Bosom Buddies back in the 80s. They had him dressing up as a woman. He's one of the few white men that I could say that did it. But like in the modern time now, last 20 to 30 years, I ain't seen it hardly amongst them. Jim Carrey did it when he used to be on Living Color. But I'm talking about like a majority of these white dudes, crackers in the movies. I don't see this. Jamie Foxx made it big, dressing up like a woman. Martin Lawrence made it big, dressing up like a woman. Chris Rock dressed up like a woman. Kevin Hart. Why they got to make degrade a black man? Because they want to destroy your masculinity. That's what this damn society is about. And they've been campaigning that from ever since day one here, man. J. Edgar Hoover said the scariest thing is to see black people unify together. Because he know if we get it together, it's a wrap. They don't want to give up this kingdom, man. They've been enjoying themselves here in America for 400 years. Think they want to give this up? Hell no. But look how they got it. Because I'm going to say this too. Man worship among our people. Let's keep it 100. Black people destroyed by worshiping white Jesus. Got you all messed up. And the scriptures don't say nothing about that image. I could put any white man, woman on the on blast. Give me a scripture with that description in the Bible, and they'll stand and look dumb because they can't find none. This man worship BS got to be put to rest. I've been talking for a minute. I'm gonna let Malachi get it in. Go ahead. It's on you.
Well, all right, timing is everything. But now I want to say welcome, Iron Man. I want to say welcome, Know You. Welcome, TBN. Interesting name. I want to welcome all of you that is now tuning into the Lion's Den. The subject matter today is talking about men who play God and those who follow will be destroyed. Now we're going to be what we're addressing right now is this cult culture that has been in America and overtaken America, but now what we're addressing right now is first the cult culture among the Israelite community, because this is just the pictures that we just saw recently of one leader out of Israel United in Christ, Nathaniel Alagar, he calls himself, and him coming in on a whole. This picture's gone viral, and there are a host of people asking, "What in the hell is this?" Okay, it is bad enough that we inwardly see a lot of things that are going on that are not kosher at all. But now when you have people who are worldly, non-practicing Israelites, now making mockery and asking questions as to what is all this pomp and hot dogging and grandstanding that's transpiring, it's embarrassing. It's downright embarrassing. And see all this man worship. We gotta kill this cancer of man worshiping and everything else. Okay? Here it is. What are you doing for the people? What are you doing for the community? What are you doing for the nation, our people as a whole? I'm seeing a lot of brothers, from even with this other king, what's this group? This fool ISUPK. I see. Yeah, I got this dude. You got this dude up in here who had on a garment on the Lord's Passover with two hyenas on his shoulders
I wish
as a
the Most High
design.
would have put the spirit on him to turn real and bite his ass.
Uh huh. See, when we have people now putting themselves in God's place, in the Most High's place, and for those who may not be Christ believers, okay, that's fine. You can have that, and I won't force them on you. But for all our Christ believers, you have people putting themselves in the Mashiach, the Savior's place, walking around here, and But what's sickening, though? But you know what's sickening? It's sickening to see people following them and actually worshiping them. And then what's happening? You got this cancer that is now eating away at the society and at the nation of Israel as a whole. For all of us who claim to be Israelites, you have to look at Yahweh ben Yahweh. Look how that movement and those who followed. Look at the end result. Look at all the chaos, the confusion, and the madness. Then you have the movement out here in Demona, Israel. That whole sect, following a man, worshiping men, they get over there in Israel, and here you got you had child abuse and rape and molestation going on like it was going out of style. So much so, this is why Tyler Perry made the show, I think it's titled Ruthless. Ruthless happens to be based upon the Chicago sector of Israelites that went to Israel and what was going on over there. That's who. See, this is what happens when you're following man and not the Bible. Now, we're not here to give no sermon, but what we are addressing, okay, in this first hour, is the culture. For all you out there and other separate Israel, but we coming at the Israelites first. See, before we go after anybody else, we got to look at and identify the evil and the enemy within our own. For all my practicing Israelites, and if you're not, and all my non-practicing Israelites, this is for you as well, to put you up on game, to make you aware. Here we had the faction that we came out of. Okay, had a disease and a cancer come in, where it went from the Lord in Christ and from the morals of thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not make merchandise of your brother and your sister. You should love your brother as you love yourself, love your wife as you love yourself. And it got down to and reduced to the next time you look up, it's the worshiping of a man, the worshiping of leaders, of the leaders. And then here it is, you got men, then men become demonically entitled. And next thing you know, you have men telling you, taking men's wives, talking about, I'm of a higher rank and stature. You should give your wife needs a man of higher rank and stature, or higher status and understanding and wisdom. So, well, I'm a leader, and the Most High has anointed me, and He's with me, and I'm going to give your wife as a gift to the next man. Yo, and then it graduated into ultimately, you had this fool named Taladakia. Y'all all probably have seen and heard of him. He was calling himself the God sent comforter. And you had thousands of people believing that. Now, here it is, right? I'm a grown ass man. Now, I'm gonna make sure that I don't use colorful communication. Let me pull it back. Now, I'm a grown man. And for all my fellow grown men out there, make me understand, right? How you had grown men, when they were being asked, well, who is he and why is everyone making such a fuss? A grown man call another, oh, he's my comforter. Do you see the ridiculousness in that? I will never call some other man my comforter. Huh? That don't even sound right. But you had thousands of people, okay, locked in, believing it, worshiping him, okay, actually worshiping this man, not the Lord, not Christ, but him. That is abysmal. It is embarrassing because here it is, right? As a grown man and grown woman out there, all y'all in the listening audience, hold up. How he the God? He called me. He was a God sent comforter. He wasn't walking on water. He wasn't healing the sick. He wasn't raising the dead. He wasn't doing anything extraordinary to make this ridiculous claim that he's the God sent comforter. But yet he had helpers and assistants who pushed this, and the people believed it. Thousands of people believed it. That is, see, you got to look at that. We had the Yahweh ben Yahweh. He claiming to be God in human form. And he had all these people believing it, following it, worshiping him. And then look at all the murder, look at all the surreptitious happenings that went down in that zone. Okay, then you got, again, like I said, the Demona clique, as I call it, out of Chicago. They go to Chicago, they go over to Israel. They get the most arid dry land and parchment in Israel. And the next thing you know, and they're worshiping men. They're worshiping this man and his status. And meanwhile, all this child molestation and child rape crept in. And it was normalized. So this is what we're getting at for all that, for those of you who are coming in right now. We are conducting and looking at and trying to destroy, and I make it clear, destroy this cult culture. To have that video in that picture of this fool, this delusional, self-appointed fool riding in on a horse in Passover, all that pomp and pageantry. When Christ said you're supposed to walk humble, you're supposed to walk in the spirit of serving the people, not the people serve you. Okay, this is what, now this is why it permeates not just only the Israelite community and culture, but this is why you see in churches, the worshiping of the minister, the preacher, the pastor. Okay, God matter of fact, God is put in the back. Hold it down for a second, JT.
Yeah, we got another person on the panel. I'm gonna let him talk. It's Apostle. What's your thoughts on what we was just speaking on?
Yeah, Shalom, man. Y'all hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear
turn
me?
the mic up a little bit.
How about now?
Well, I can hear you. So go ahead.
Any better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Shalom to the panel, to our queen, La Heifer, Karima, and to the chat room, as well as to the message that is being brought out, a much needed message. Judgment shall start in the house, and judgment is already started in the house. God is already judging, even now. That's how we can see and identify corruption because he's judging it. He's judging the hearts of men. He's judging the thoughts of men. And he's correcting it even right now in the minds and eyes. In our hearing, we can observe the stupidity wherever it lies. So I'm thankful and appreciative, even in my own heart, of the day of still feeling his conviction to identify wrong that's in me. That when I get the sense of knowledge of the wrong, that I repent of the evil that even exists within me, so I can get it right now, get it straightened out now, so that when I am presented for him, presented in front of him, or presented to him, I hear the words, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant," because that's why we are all walking this walk. Because we know that every idle word, every thought, every deed shall be judged. Nobody's getting by with nothing. If we don't suffer in this life, we'll suffer in the one to come. That's for sure. So some much needed things are being shared. And I'm thankful for being here, being on the side, being able to hear, and, not being stiff-necked, able still to recognize sound doctrine. My heart is not seared with a hot iron to the point that I can't recognize truth when I hear it. So God has had mercy on me. The Most High still is having mercy on me and us, because this is the reproving hour right now, that we submit to his righteousness, and that innate of us all, there is no righteousness outside that righteousness that exists in Christ. I'm going to go ahead, man, and end what I have to say, because none of that really matters right now. Y'all doing such a good job, man, as revealing the Most High's truth as it needs to be in this day and in this hour.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, now, like I was saying before, I was, certain portions start coming in. Wait, somebody got? Oh, you got a video, Karima? My bad. Play the video. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to play this video because
Is that the video I sent you?
No, it's not. Hold on. Yeah, I want to play this video because you was talking about how men worship man, and they believe in a comforter, and man try to take the place of the savior. So I want to play this video because it's a 13-minute video, and it's kind of like pertaining to the conversation at hand as far as man worship. So I want to play this.
He is daddy to the children of the house of prayer. I speak of none other than our very own precious, sweet, 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 sweet daddy Madison.
It's a big bass blow.
What if I told you that there was a religious group sprinkled throughout the hoods of Black America that wasn't your average church? What if I told you that their leaders were referred to as Sweet Daddy and their churches have small marching bands? What if I told you that church met all the modern day criteria for a cult and that they still thrive today? Would you believe me? Perhaps you live in Virginia, North Carolina or South Carolina, three of their heaviest populated states, then you might have seen their ominous, gaudy buildings with white line statues at their entrance, waiting to come to life as soon as God's trumpet sounds. Maybe you or a friend of a friend buy soul food plates from their restaurants. Maybe you're familiar with the UHOP, but do you know the real United House of Prayer for All People? The United House of Prayer for All People of the Church on the Rock of the Apostolic Faith, a Christian-based faction that was born 10 years before the Nation of Islam. Both traditions teaching the doctrines of sanctification, believing that conversion brings congregation members closer to their Savior and assures them of their salvation. According to the church's website, the UHOP was founded in 1919 by Marcelino Manuel de Grassa, better known to his parishioners as Sweet Daddy Grace in Wareham, Massachusetts. Grace, a cloud-chasing Cape Verdean immigrant who grew his church its first few decades by traveling the country, pimping, preaching, and pushing P, establishing the UHOP across the nation. As mentioned before, this Grace was a flamboyant cat. Not only did he have long hair, he rocked extremely long painted fingernails, bright color suits, and icy jewels. He also traveled with bodyguards, lawyers, chauffeurs, and assistants. I'd said the tithes and offerings were going to more than just a building fund. Legend has it, good old Sweet Daddy Grace would baptize entire city blocks with fire hoses and charge $1 per head. Sweet Daddy Grace led the UHOP for more than 41 years until his death in 1960. The death of old Daddy Grace caused a power vacuum in the church, and after court fights and 2 internal votes, a new bishop emerged, Charles McCullough. And like his predecessor, he took on the moniker of Daddy, or Sweet Daddy, if you will. It was during his reign that the UHOP started to make power moves through a nationwide rebuilding program. He built low-income, affordable housing and utilized his own construction teams. Guess what? It was financed solely by the members. Under Daddy McCullough, they built daycare centers and senior centers and bought fleets of buses and property for future usage. The UHOP completely bossed up at their members' expense. For 31 years, Daddy McCullough ran the UHOP until his death in 1991. And guess what? There was another power struggle. But this time it was between Charles McCullough, a son of the late Bishop McCullough, and Samuel Christian Madison, the senior minister of God's White House, struggling for control of the church. But on May 24th, 1991, the Sweet Daddy Madison was born. Under his administration, over 123 houses of prayers received major renovations or were constructed. Added to their portfolio were numerous apartments, more senior citizen dwellings, parsonages, houses, and commercial properties. His reign lasted until his death in 2008. Since then, Bishop C.M., also Sweet Daddy Bailey, a native of Newport News, Virginia, and the former pastor of the UHOP in Augusta, Georgia, emerged after having won 91% of the electoral votes by the General Assembly. As a result of this appointment, he became the sole trustee of the United House of Prayer and the church's first CEO. Here's what's interesting. On the surface, the UHOP's creed establishes its basic principles as believing in Jesus Christ and his death on the cross so that humanity could have life, water baptism and the repentance of sin, that to be saved, one must be born again of the Holy Spirit, and that one leader is the divine ruler of the kingdom of God. But many people believe that this is only a farce, that they also think the members of the UHOP feel that the Spirit of Jesus Christ, or maybe even God himself, lives on through their founders, proclaiming in 1949, salvation is grace and grace only. Grace is giving God a vacation. And since he's on vacation, you don't need to worry about him. If you sin against God, grace can save you. But if you sin against grace, God cannot save you. You see, they pray to grace instead of Jesus. In a 2007 WordPress article, the author states, the apostle opened the house up with a word of prayer. He began to pray like any regular Christian starts out their prayer. Then he flipped the script. He started talking about Daddy Grace and how Jesus prayed for another comforter, and that comforter was the leader, Daddy Grace, now the successor, Daddy Madison. We thank you, O Lord, for your servant, Daddy Madison. He is doing your work, Lord, and we love you for sending him to us. Thank you, Jesus, for Daddy. If it was not for Daddy, where would we be? The preacher ended the prayer, and I quote like this: all in the name of Jesus through Daddy Grace. Then the congregation gave praise to God, but the preacher told everyone to stand up and praise God for Daddy Madison. The band started playing as loud as they could, shaking the brand new stained glass windows. Everyone started to shout. I saw some women spitting up, speaking in tongues, running to the front, dancing before Daddy. Ushers were attempting to control the crowd, but everyone just kept on praising Daddy. Some people quickened, screamed out blessings to Daddy, and well, this went on until the band stopped. Another article goes on to state, after attending more meetings, I discovered at least one belief prevented me from full conversion. I was taken aback when I discovered the sweet daddy of their songs actually referred to the church's leader, Bishop C.M. Bailey. The songs that I assumed were dedicated to God the Father, as many Roman Catholic masses had ingrained in me, were actually prayers to some man preaching in the South. Apparently, they changed all their songs to replace the word Jesus with Daddy. And growing up in the church, this is a huge no-no. Praying or worshiping anything or any other being than Jesus or God himself, you might as well try on those gasoline draws that you're sure to be wearing when you're on your way to hell. Nowadays, the church seems to be moving pretty low-key, other than the fact that the state of North Carolina put them on the super spreaders list after 200 people contracted COVID after refusing to cancel a mass. Honestly, I am confused about the group. I grew up in Charlotte as a kid, and there were quite a few there. One of them was directly across the street from my primary school. The way the building looked just gave me all the wrong vibes. I would see what seemed like normal people come in and out, and their marching bands would practice in the parking lot sometimes, but it all just seemed really flashy. All their members drove the latest Cadillacs and wore gold jewelry. I even had a childhood best friend that was a member. He would mention Daddy Grace every now and again, but the house decor was reminiscent of the House of Prayer. White furniture, golden accents with big glass cases, golden figurines and white figurines of lions and Jesus. But I'm curious to know your thoughts. Is the House of Prayer for all people a cult, or are they just misunderstood Christians? I want you to tell me your thoughts in the comment section.
What a damn disgrace. This is the cats who claiming the people to follow this clown. I mean, what the hell is that? Y'all, our people, man, you wrap up in man's bull shit. Damn, I'm trying to be clean, man. It's insanity what I just seen on there, man. Look at that. Sweet daddy? What the hell is that? That sounds like a damn 1970s blaxploitation movie. And that's the house of worship? Our people so damn dumb, you believe in every damn thing that's simple on this planet. You follow all this dumbness, man. This is why y'all ain't gonna never know who the Father is, man. Following some clown like that. That's a damn clown show, man. Ringling Brothers and Barnabelli Circus. That was a clown show there, man. Y'all don't know a damn thing about this book. Don't know who the salvation in the book for. You think it's for everybody. You niggas think you Gentiles. What the hell you learning up in there, man? What the hell a black preacher ever done for the black community but rob you niggas of your spiritual conscience to the Father? That's all he did. Giving you damn fake ass sermons that ain't gonna change nothing in your damn life. Huh? What's it doing? You think when the Messiah walked the earth, he acted like a damn fool that them niggas do up in these damn churches? Jumping up and down, acting like a fool, like it's damn the club. And don't know a damn thing about the law. Don't know nothing about the law. Don't know nothing about the ceremony law, dietary law, nothing. You don't know a damn thing. But you niggas put faith in these clowns. And these other damn clowns in these camps, man. They gonna lead your ass to hell. Keep on following to see what you gonna get. Goddamn calling some nigga Sweet Daddy. Supposed to be a pastor. Nigga's name is Sweet Daddy. That was a character on Good Times in the 70s, man. He was a pimp. Sweet Daddy Williams. Always used to loan JJ money to get his ass out of trouble. Everybody on the panel except maybe Karima don't know what I'm talking about. But Malachi know, and Apostle know. Good Times. Remember the pimp on this? What was his name? Apostle. Yeah. What was the pimp's name on Good Times? You ever watch Good Times? Sweet Daddy. Am I right? Yeah. What was on the video? They just said this nigga's in the church.
Sweet Daddy.
Sweet Daddy. Hello.
They got me muted.
Yeah.
They got me muted.
Oh, okay. I can hear you now. Name was Sweet Daddy. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Go ahead. You got something to say?
My screen is saying I'm muted, so I don't know.
No, I can hear you. No, we hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, man. His name was Sweet Daddy, the pimp.
They running the same old game with y'all, man. Y'all will fall for everything.
Now, we ain't talking about Brother JJ.
Yeah.
We talking about JJ.
Huh? Yeah, say it again. But anyway, what I seen on that video shows me how lost our people are. This nigga on the stage, y'all niggas dancing and singing and praising that damn fool up there. I'm gonna say it as it is. You don't need no goddamn preacher. You need a teacher. Because preachers do not teach. Because if they taught, y'all would know the law. You would know how to eat. The dietary law, they don't teach you that shit up in there. Every goddamn church you can go to every Sunday morning, them niggas go downstairs, them niggas got every damn abominable thing that you can known to mankind is on that goddamn table. What they teach you? They ain't teaching you how to teach you how to respect your brother, respect his wife. All this goddamn whoredom going up in these damn churches. Homosexuality going up in there. All of this madness going up in there. Damn church ain't nothing but the damn house of iniquity, man. The hell out of here. Church is a business, man. It ain't a true house of worship. It's a business. It's showtime up in there, man. Look at what you said. How you praising the Lord and don't know shit about him? A lot of our people in the church don't even know the Father's a man of war. Exodus 15:3. All of this good time, good Lord, good Jesus, Lord. You think he want to hear that? You think somebody up there in the throne where he's sitting at on his throne is acting a damn fool in front of him? Michael the Archangel jumping up and down, acting like a damn fool? They're about order, which our people ain't about on the planet. But they up there, up in where the throne is at, it's order going on, man. The hell is with y'all down here? Bunch of goddamn clowns. Y'all take this book as a damn joke. You take his word as a joke. You take him for a joke. Every damn day on this planet, he kicking ass somewhere on the planet, and you niggas is blind as a bat. You don't even see it. Hell you talking about, man? That's man worship right there, what you just seen on there. You giving glory to this damn fool who can't save you. And that's what's going on in church. That's what's going on in these damn simple ass camps. That nigga is a damn disgrace. He trying to play the part of Christ. And you got stupid asses up in there looking at him, worshiping that clown like he the one that's going to but deliver them from this torment and hell on the planet. That nigga ain't got no damn seat in the kingdom. Guarantee that he ain't gonna make it. I ain't saying I'm either. That's on the Father's watch. But I ain't gonna play that role. I'm not gonna play that role, man. Because what these clowns don't understand is that every soul on this planet to the Father is important of his people who he chose. And if you niggas playing with them souls, your damn card gonna come up one day. He gonna take your soulless ass out of here. Cause this ain't no game no more, man. This is a damn joke, man. How long you gonna play? How long are people gonna play that role of a damn coon, buffoon, every damn negative narrative you could think of on the earth? How long y'all gonna play that role? The whole goddamn world laughing at your ass. And you laughing right along with them because you think it's a damn game. Jamie Foxx damn near on his way out of here. The elite's about to pull the plug on his ass because he's revealing all the secrets. Talking about all the wickedness that goes on in these damn secret parties and every damn thing. If they ain't killed his ass already. As things got better on the planet or got worse? Got worse. It seemed like evil man is showing his ugly face every damn day somewhere on the planet. Showing his damn evil ass face. Black people need to stop damn playing around. What I'm gonna say this, what the Most High need to do, raise up the men he know that got the ability and skill to get this shit done right, and it's for the people, and destroy all the niggas that's about destroying the people. That's what he need to do. We don't need no talk no more, man. Because people like being jacked up by what we seeing now. I ain't about all that madness, man. If I can't teach the truth, I'd rather not say nothing at all. I ain't here to play with nobody, man, because this ain't no damn game. My life is at stake just like everybody on the panel is. And everybody on them streets. If you ain't gonna teach the Most High's work, to get out this thing, man. Get out of it. How you gonna fake a front? Claim like you down for the Father. I'm gonna let you play a bit, just one more. How you gonna play a funk and play like you down for the Father when you don't took the bag from the devil? Nigga, you fake nigga. And the problem is, there's too many of you fake ass Negroes on the planet as it is. But I'm gonna say this one more thing. It's all gonna catch up to all of your ass, and the Most High gonna tap dance on your ass. And when he tap dance on your ass, he gonna stomp your ass into the ground, because that's what he need to do to all of you cats that's robbing his people of their spiritual connection and conscience to him. He need to destroy y'all, man, because this man worship shit has got our people mind twisted, man. It's ridiculous what I'm saying. Go ahead, Karima, play a video.
Explain
if you want to. Huh?
Explain to them what's going on.
Okay, go ahead if you want to play it.
Now you gotta explain to them what you about to play.
Well, oh, this the video? I don't even know what it is. I said, hold up.
This one, I guess the white man telling the truth or something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, now I know which video it is. Yeah. They always be saying that black people be committing all the crimes. We the criminals, we do everything. Well, you're gonna see in this video, right after this first chump speak, a white man revealed the true criminal of the world. Go ahead, Kareem. Play that video, please. Thank you. Put up. Oh yeah, okay.
A mob of black youths stampeded through downtown Chicago last night. Gunfire erupted, fights, jumping on cars, all the fun activities. As you can see, Fox calls it an apparent wilding at Millennium Park. Yo, it's wildin', like Nick Cannon wilding out, yo. How should we fix this problem? Do they need more resources, education, opportunity, community? What do you guys think?
So as I speak to you right now, his account has been banned because he has been snooping around. And you know what? The stray bullets that got him was not just from black people. His own people got him all hands down. You see these tissues, you absolutely do not want to miss anyone. You just don't want to miss out on them. So let me roll the stitches.
A mob of black youths stampeded through downtown Chicago last.
A mob of white people are serial killers and murderers. 2 white kids shot up a school. A white person 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 killed 60 people in Vegas. A white guy stabbed 4 college students. A white guy shot up a church. A white guy was a serial killer. 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 A white lady went cuckoo one day and killed a kid. A white guy murdered a whole family. White people made this. A white guy kidnapped and murdered a woman. A white guy killed his girlfriend and then himself. A white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered at least 4 women. A white guy kidnapped and sexually assaulted young boys. This white guy killed a man. This white guy killed a whole family. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered several women. A white man sexually assaulted and murdered his own daughter. This white couple killed another couple. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered an 11-year-old child. This white guy kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered an 11-year-old child. These 2 white teenagers killed their teenage friend. This white lady killed her husbands. This white guy killed his whole family. This white guy murdered a bunch of college students. This white lady killed her baby and got away with it. This white man kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered a young boy. This white lady and this white man killed her husband. This white guy killed this woman. This white man killed a lot of hamburgers and also people. A white guy shot up this McDonald's and murdered 21 people. These 2 white farm owners killed a bunch of people. This white guy killed his wife. This was a white serial killer. These were white serial killers. This was a white serial killer. This was a white serial killer. This was a white lady serial killer. This was an old-timey white serial killer. This guy never murdered a toothbrush, but he sure killed a lot of people. So I'm going to ask the same question that you asked about black youths. How do we fix this? Resources, education, opportunity, community. Ooh, your commenters say, oh, not a surprise. You like that. Some things never change. And the news is silence. Not really. There is no fixing this. Hope is gone. Surprise, surprise. These are all with regards to your comments about black youths. They live for that shit. If it ain't in a rap song, they don't want to hear it. Call animal control. Lead in the head. Pew, 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 pew. Basketball Americans doing basketball American things. I call them hood rats. We need to start cutting off hands. But it's okay, they're black, it'll be fine. White people attacked as usual. Also, don't tell me not to get political on my own page. This is true crime.
Yeah, I want to say something. What he just proved.
Y'all see?
Oh, yeah, play that if you want to. Yeah, play that if you want to, Kareem. I thought it was over.
Oh, I cut it off. I gotta pull it back out.
While she's doing that, y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud
and
good?
clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But before she play that video, I want to ask 2 statements here. What the video showed to me is that white people commit more crimes and more violent crimes than you do. Straight up. Number 1, name in history, black people drop bombs on other nations. I'll wait. Name in history, black people tried to genocide other nations. I'll wait for an answer. Ain't nobody saying nothing? Okay. Well, it's always the devil trying to cover up his mess. For people that worship the devil, honor the devil, doing the devil's bid on the planet, who you think it is? There's another video. If she find the video, I want her to play that. Where there's a white professor say, it's our job to keep Africa poor so we can rob them of their mineral resources. If she find that video, I want her to play that. Or I'll resend it to her again. In the homeland of our forefathers, all over Africa, wherever, we ain't got no peace over there. The Lord gave you the continent of Europe. That's yours. This one more. That's yours. But your ass can't stay there. You got to go over to our place of residence. Bring your guns and weapons of mass destruction and rob the land of its wealth. You people have got a day coming to you that you do not want coming, but it's coming. Karima, go ahead if you want to play the rest of that video. Thank you.
I think Apostle wanted to say something real quick.
Yeah, Apostle, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we good.
Oh, you good? Okay.
I just want to make sure I could be heard. That's all. Did y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Now, go ahead, Karima.
Y'all see that video where that lady was in the days? I'm sorry, get her whooped because she just spit on the black lady like a gas. He ain't no different. You go catch him and see him and you ask him about these and then you go, I'm sorry, it's just my opinions. I'm gonna call the police. But which indeed your ignorant actions deserve the consequences that you reap. You reap what you sow. We got this long ass history of American white people infringing upon the lives of all people, even other white people, because they deem them not it. If you weren't successful enough, if you didn't infringe upon the lives of the rights of the people enough, if you didn't do enough racist and discriminating here in America to get yourself in the top seats, then you weren't good enough. You just weren't good enough. I don't know what they kind of sign seats they had in order to place certain white people over other white people, but y'all not mad enough, and that's not on us. So after you realize the history here in America that consists with African Americans starting at 1960s, because 1960s was the civil rights movement where we have been fighting to, remove the barriers on education and voting so we can be equal citizens just as any other person here in America. Y'all continue to ignore the long history that leads after the shit, as if mass incarceration didn't happen, as if America didn't bring people didn't bring cocaine into here, as if America or white people wasn't funding wars, raping, mistreating, and unaliving other people in other countries. As if America haven't been depriving black people since redlining, as if America haven't been depriving people since segregation, as if America haven't been depriving people during the Reconstruction era. Y'all continue to play stupid with this long ass 534 years of white people infringing upon the lives of all people, starting with the Native Americans. Then you I just don't get none of this shit. Ain't nobody on this earth perfect. So I just don't get the audacity that white people be having to get on this internet to be speaking ill about black people. Man, white people need to be figuring out what's going on with these pew shootings around the schools, pews around the world. Stop worrying about the gang violence within Chicago. Stop worrying about the gang violence around the world unless you got a solution for it. Nobody gives a damn about your opinion if it's about to be negative and you and a whole group of pawns about to come in your comment section upholding white supremacy. It's the weirdest thing to me. We ain't done shit to y'all. And the moment we turn around and start talking about the shit, y'all mad, y'all upset, but y'all continue to infringe upon our lives. Look at the two black lawmakers in Tennessee. Look at Ralph Y'all. Look at all the other black lives gone this year. Y'all are some racist assholes.
Statistics, black people are much more likely to commit crimes than white people.
Black people are also more likely to be exonerated. As in, proven that they did not commit whatever crime that they were convicted for. So they're more likely to be committed or convicted for a crime that they didn't commit. So that is kind of shitty, isn't it? I don't know where you're gonna get your numbers from, but them exonerated numbers are not a joke. Yeah. So I don't know what your ass talking about.
Like Nick Cannon wilding out, yo. How should we fix this problem?
How do we fix this problem? I say we send your ass down there because clearly you have a problem with black folks. I'm under the impression that you feel that you can correct this maldisturbance. You're not even truly affected by the shit you talk about. You just do it for commentary purposes. So how about you take your ass on up to Chicago wearing those ridiculous glasses and have a word with those fine people of Chicago that you and other smooth-brained individuals love to talk about. Since you talk about it so much, since you use it as a talking point, I am convinced as a black man that you truly care. So how about you and a handful of other individuals take a road trip up to Chicago and have a conversation with these individuals. Convince them that you truly care. If not, shut up.
Mob of black youths stampeded through downtown Chicago last night.
A bunch of white people rioted in Detroit in 84 and 1990 because they won the World Series. A bunch of white people rioted in Boston in 2004, 2007, and 2013 because the Boston Red Sox won. A bunch of white people rioted in Denver in 1996, 1998, 1999, and 2001 because the Broncos won. And let's not forget Cleveland in 1974, the 10-cent beer riot when a bunch of white people rioted. You were saying?
This is all we got from the stitches. I love to see things like this. F around and find out. I mean, he has been in black people's business. And the good part, they have taken away his account because I think like a lot of people like, you know, also reported his account. And yeah, he got what he was looking for. And I absolutely salute all the people that like, you know, stitched to his video. Thank you all so much for all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see you.
Well, all y'all good for is lie. You're good for that. Yeah, I want to tackle the white woman that got Emmett Till killed 68 years ago over that summer. This is the lies y'all teach in America. How many race riots were caused by the lies of some white woman in this country?
And she had a warrant out for arrest before she died. Baby Heater, where you at?
Can y'all hear me?
No.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I couldn't hear nothing.
No, something I fell out by mistake. Yeah, but like I would say this, how many race riots in America was caused by the lies of some white woman? Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921, 102 years ago. Rosewood, riot. White woman lied, said a black man raped her. Tulsa, Oklahoma. White woman lied. Black man tried to grab her or something. But y'all talk about, and first and foremost, that chump talking, white kids was in that so-called riot too. You didn't say that. Wasn't all black kids, because I seen the video. It was white kids in the video too, so shut your mouth. He always want to put that stigma on black people that we the criminals of the earth. Who stole America? Who stole this country? We didn't do it. Who brought damn diseases to this country and killed the Indians? We didn't do it. Who dropped the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki? We didn't do it. Who dropped the bomb on an it was a neighborhood in Philadelphia a couple years back. I don't know, about a decade or so.
You're talking about Move.
Yeah, Move.
Right.
You had the mayor of of
Philly
at the time, Wilson No Good, gave the executive order by way of the governor to go in and bomb those people and kill them dead and everything else. But see now, also don't forget that, I know that when we talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma, and all the other places, and the claim that a white woman, no, that was a pretext. That's always, I never believed that, because you know why? It was actually out and out jealousy that white people had, that here it was, we were flourishing, we were doing our own thing, we were separate, we were making our own money and making our own weight. And see, a lot of immigrants, Irish, and what have Italian and what have you, they felt some kind of way, and especially at the time when those riots took place, you had a lot of white folk, when the Great Depression came into play, they had lost their shirt. And that's when the welfare system was created, known as the NRA, National Recovery Act. And I believe that Theodore Roosevelt was the then president. Okay, I always get them I forget. It's not Theodore.
It was FDR, not Theodore.
Yeah, thank you. So the whole that whole white woman claim rape thing was a pretext used to go in, because it was actually jealousy, out and out jealousy then, and out jealousy now, to undermine the black experience, to undermine our economics, to undermine everything that we had going on. And they also don't forget, they also use religion as a ways and means to get that done. Don't forget, there was a 100-year time frame in which black folk were not allowed to read the Bible until they had established all the religious body that you see going on to this day. All right. So when it comes to Carolyn Bryant and the issue of Emmett Till, so see, that did happen without a doubt. And that's why you got all these Karens and Beckys now carrying on that same spirit of Carolyn Bryant, coming at black folk. We can't do nothing and let these people tell it. All right? You want to talk about, and then when you look at it now, here it is. They're so locked in on our economics and controlling it. Let's look at the black church, man. Black churches annually generate $10 billion plus. But where's that money going back to the people in the community? So why is it that Citibank, Chase, Provident, and other public and private banks,
Wells Fargo,
have their tentacles, Wells Fargo have their tentacles in black churches, and collecting the money to be given to other people to develop businesses? How is that happening? Okay, and we let it happen. You get a feel-good sermon, even within the Israelite community, this Israelite community. $10 million, we generated $10 million. And I got ripped off, and other people got ripped off, investors lost our shirts, brother. So we got some serious, so that this video that I just saw a minute ago, listen, it goes without saying that the projection and deflection are the white people's way, straight up and down. Because when it comes to the fact that when they came to America, they always talking about handouts and everything else, right? But again, the National Recovery Act that Franklin Delaware Roosevelt put into play white people have been the biggest recipients of welfare to this day. There's corporate welfare, Section 8. They get Section 8. They get every bit of SNAP. And now look at how Joe Biden. Now there's no money for blacks for reparations. But now here it is. He somehow, along with the rest of the Democratic Party and Republican Party combined, just found $3 billion, or an estimated $3 billion in Social Security income benefits for the Ukrainians who were never paid into the system, But yet there's $3 billion available. But when it comes to black people and reparations and repairing what has been up, we've only been, 150 years up from the slave experience. But there's no
168 years since 1865. 168
Okay, thank you. 160 up from that. And we still, that's not that long ago. And we still have not untangled the psychosis, okay? The deep psychosis of that experience and all the things that have come with that, the mental illness within the black community that goes virtually ignored. All right, and you have some black folk who've normalized certain things that have become inherent, that's been passed down. So it's a lot of things that we have to address here. We have one nucleus, but it has multifaceted tentacles that we have to be able to identify. But it's primarily this cult culture that has taken us out, and where God is no longer in play. He's not here. We're told that America was founded on "In God We Trust," but didn't the Lord say, "Thou shalt not steal"? But America was stolen. Then you had the Italians and Irish come over here, and other white people who were broke, poor, and then have nothing, being given millions of acres of land in what was called the Homestead Act of 1912. So who's been the biggest recipients of handouts, y'all? But let them tell it. Black men and women are the welfare kings and queens. But here it is now. You got the Ukrainians getting all that SSI money. But we're always being told that Social Security, well, we don't know if we're going to be able to have Social Security. But the Afghans too, getting all that money. Here it is in the black community. We don't own anything, have anything. But we generate in the church $10 billion annually. That don't make no, but yet Citibank, Chase, Provident, what was the other bank you named? Wells Fargo, all got their tentacles in black church money that goes to white businesses. That's right. Oh yeah, we gonna talk. Let's talk. That goes to white businesses. And meanwhile, we're left holding a bag with holes in it. See, we must take, there are a lot of people who are very intellectually and emotionally immature and can't face these realities. But I'm going to call it what it is. Okay. Hold it down, JT. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold it down, y'all.
Yeah, Kareem, I just sent you 2 videos. Could you play those, please, for me? Very important information in these videos, if you can. Thank you. Apostle, you got something? Till she get it ready?
Right now, man. No,
all right, bet. But yeah, listen, when Emmett Till was brutally murdered in 1955, it was only 100 years since the emancipation. 100 years. No, was it? Let's see. 55, no, 90 years. Excuse me, my mistake. 90 years. It was. Okay? 90 years. 1965 would have been 100 years. since emancipation. And in them 90 years, from 1865 to 1965, all these people have done is made your damn life a living goddamn hell. That's all. They never left you alone. All we wanted in this country after the emancipation was peace. Let us do our thing. We stay out of your business, you stay out of ours. But y'all couldn't do it. You got jealous of us flourishing in this country, Oklahoma, Rosewood, and other black townships where black people were striving, making their own money, own economy being built. You beasts went up in there, burnt down the damn town. I ask any black man or woman in this country, why the hell would you fight for America for? What the hell is with you? America ain't your friend, ain't never been your friend, and never will be your friend. They let these other heathen ass Gentiles bring their ass over here, give them wealth, let them make money, build up their community, don't take care of you. They owe you. They don't owe no damn Chinese any damn thing. They don't know Japanese, Ukrainian. They don't even know Ukraine a goddamn thing. The Irish a goddamn thing. But they keep on neglecting you. Okay? Anybody think that this government don't know who your ass is, you out of your mind, because they do know who you are. Believe me. Yeah, Kareem, you ready? She must have stepped away.
And well, she's not. Let me say. But the worst thing is that we are neglecting us. Two. It's been, look. It doesn't help that we've had. Okay, and first, before I go any further, to Michael Black, to know you guys are dropping it, man. I see y'all in there talking, and I'm gonna come back and read some of the commentary. But I see we got people buzzing. Y'all on fire in the comments. I see. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But like I was saying, however, we've been neglecting us. See, we can't. It's all about, again, America talking about, like as Martin Luther King said. Here, America tells black people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. But meanwhile, you're holding the boots, the strap, and the factory that we created and made, and preventing us from doing it. And then you talk about, or you put upon us that, we got here through generational wealth. But generational wealth of what? The criminality of slavery. Okay? Let's not forget that black gold, that is in human form, was a big commodity. Many of these investment houses came through what? Slavery. Sugar, oil, guns, drugs, you name it. Matter of fact, and this is how Wall Street came to be. 1934, they put Jack Kennedy, the father of John and Robert and Ted Kennedy, they put him in charge of the Securities Exchange Commission, what is called the SEC. This man came in, now he came in worth a couple of million, which was big money back then. But by the time he left up out of there, that man was through the Securities Exchange Commission, all right? He was worth $400 million plus. And then that money grew. But let's look at
go back to how much he was worth then, 1934?
But the point I want to establish is that Jack Kennedy was a bootlegger and a criminal. Okay? And this is who he put, and this is who they put in the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC. And this is what, and do you really think that Wall Street is clean?
Yeah, maybe I think you mean
These names, futures
Joe
and
Kennedy.
options, futures and options stock. These are all code name for criminal activities.
Yeah,
Their father's
maybe he
name was
wrote
Joe Kennedy.
Joseph P. Kennedy.
Joe Kennedy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe.
Okay, thank you all. Okay, I'm saying Jack.
Yeah.
Joe
No,
Kennedy.
Jack Kennedy is John Kennedy, the president.
Ah, yes.
Joseph
Yeah, okay.
P. Kennedy Jr. was Jack Kennedy's oldest brother, the one that they were grooming, but he died in the war.
Thank you for the correction. I see I got the names transposed. Thank you,
Right.
gentlemen.
That's
Thank you
good.
very much.
Yeah, you good.
So Joe Kennedy brought all the criminal activity into the Securities Exchange Commission and gave it fancy names. Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's not forget how about a couple of years ago, Chase won a Chase Bank ship. Okay, that when I forgot what it malfunctioned, but they found tons and tons and tons of cocaine on board. Chase said, "Well, we just rented it out. We don't know nothing about that. That story disappeared." Okay, let's look at what's going on right now with Brett Favre and the $77 million welfare scheme, scam, con, and hustle that he has the unintimated gall to try to sue anyone who talks about it. And let's look at the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, for all you wrestling fans, whose son is now getting ready to go to prison because Mississippi is hot. He too, right along with Brett Favre, got caught up in a multi-million
But it
dollar
ain't the land of Israel. It's not.
A scheme, scam, con, and hustle in Mississippi, the poorest state in the United States of America. This is what's going on in America.
Say that again. Mississippi is the poorest state in America.
Poorest state in America.
So
baby.
this clown that come on here, Mississippi simp, you saying that Mississippi is the land of Israel, but Israel, according to your ignorant ass, is the poorest state in America. You dumbass clown.
But what I want us to pay attention to is that, listen, these people are not playing. They're closing up rank. They're not playing. See, we just saw Don Lemon get fired. 17 years at CNN. 17 years of bootlicking at times. Bootlicking and shilling. But here it is, the one time. Well, he had been kind of out of getting, off the leash as far as they were concerned. Anyway, but here it is, just what, last week or during this week.
Last week.
Last week he got into it with this dude. I'm not anybody who is pork. I'm not gonna say their name, but here's an East Indian dude. Okay, and I'm gonna be very careful not to say anything, that the FCC could try to come down on it. Come down. Yeah. But here it is. You have this East
alternative
Indian
lifestyle.
dude. Huh? You had this East
talk
Indian.
About Don Lemon.
No, he was talking about the East Indian was talking smack about black people, and Don Lemon came to the aid, and that's where that argument started.
Right.
He was talking about like how y'all black people didn't move up the ladder, blah 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 blah, and Don King was defending our people's interests.
Right.
That's what got him fired.
Right. You mean Don Lemon, not Don King?
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon. Sorry, man.
Don Lemon.
You got all these.
Don Lemonade.
You got all these talking heads, man, who have the unintimated gall to talk about our plight and don't know anything about our history. This fool was talking about that the Revolutionary War was our freedom, that we were able to get guns. And so Don Lemon just said, wait, whoa, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. And then you had his bosses in his earpiece. When you go back and play the clip, you'll hear Don say, look, I can't hear you. I can't hear him with you guys yelling in my ear. And he takes off the earpiece. And boy, he tore into dude. He tore him apart. Okay? Ripped him to shreds. And it was at that when he took off that earpiece and he didn't want to hear what they probably would tell him to be quiet, let it go down, let him speak down. No, Don
Just
Lemon
let him segregate your people. It's all right. Just let him talk.
Yeah. See, that's what they promise. That's predominantly what they always want, for us to be quiet.
Right.
To take their foolishness and their lies. But see, this is why when you all tune into the Lions Den, do you see how blessed you are to have a medium along with other black voices that are out here letting it be, that's kicking it, destroying all these lies. See, this is why they were so against Bill Cosby getting a media company. This is why they don't want us to have any, because they know that they can't control the narrative of their lies, but no more lies. So we see Don Lemon got fired for standing on his laurels, finally recognizing that he's black, that they don't have no respect for his ass. Okay? And here it is, Crappy News Network, after 17 years of Don Lemon there, of being there, not only did they fire him, they fired him through his agent. They didn't fire him face to face. They call his agent, and his agent called him. But my point is that, see, we have been neglecting us, and now we really have to dig in out here. But what I'm tired of is all these hot dogging and grandstanding Negroes, both Israelite, Christian, or whatever they into, being the impediment. Okay? As I said, we're at the crossroads now. Things are happening all over the world. Yo, right about now, you got all these nations that are gathering and getting ready to shut down the dollar, the American dollar. See, this is what's happening before our very eyes. There's some of you out there who always talking about Esau's is freaking the Japhites, but yo, here it is in the book of Obadiah. It said that when it came to that there will come a time that the men of the Confederacy, and let's look at the Confederacy of America. You have all these different nations that have come under the American banner. But he said that all the men of your Confederacy will turn against you. And now we see all these nations now in one cohesive factor known as BRICS. They are coming against America and got these people. That's why they're so scared out of their minds. That's why they're trying to this so-called white supremacist dragnet. They're closing rank. And this is why we have to make ourselves prepared, because like I said, unapologetically, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Unapologetically, I stand on the Bible and the prophecies of it. Unapologetically, it is time for us to go. And sitting around hot dogging and grandstanding is not going to cut it. Sitting around man worshiping isn't going to cut it. So we've been neglecting ourselves. And sometimes I don't even like talking about Malcolm X. I don't even like talking about Muhammad Ali. I don't even like talking about Harriet Tubman and something, because looking at what we have allowed certain factors of this nation to reduce us to. And now all these Negroes, Tiffany Cross, all of them getting their wake-up call. They getting it, you
it's
are black,
long overdue.
And you got to go, nigga. So that video that was played previously, that was a heavy video. Because a lot of white, they know. This is why you think Ron DeSantis and some of the others are breaking their neck to try to eliminate history now. Because now their rap sheet and all their lies are now falling before their eyes. And now the truth about how they've acquired everything on this earth.
Check this out. Can I say something quick?
Come on in.
This video I want her to play, man. We need to comment on what this white dude gonna say on this video. So Karima, without further ado, could you put the disclaimer up and play that video, please? Thank you very much. Is the video stuck? Something wrong? Karima, you there? Hello? Malachi, you hear me?
Yeah, we here, but now
Africa historically,
Okay,
sub-Saharan
let's go.
Africa has been fundamental to the global prosperity of the advanced countries. Okay, and Africa had a role to play. It has a role as a raw material producer. We will not allow sub-Saharan Africa to escape that. Okay, we do everything to keep sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished. It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that. Okay, and this means all the economic structures, all the global institutions, and the economics we teach everyone is all designed to keep Africa exactly where it is. And whether it is Europe or US or now China, it's always the same. We need Africa to be impoverished because we need those raw materials and we need them dirt cheap. Okay, so that's the message. It doesn't mean to say that there's nothing Africans can do. Of course there is. Okay, but this is the opposition that they're fighting. This is what it's about. Because if Africa does do something different, I assure you living standards of all those in Europe and North America and Asia is going to fall. Okay, and that is a big price to pay. I assure you that the West is not going to allow that without a big fight. Okay, so this is what it's fundamentally about. What I want to show you is how these structures are operating. It's just 20 minutes, so we can't do very much, but just to give you a little bit of an idea. And why I keep the ideology part there is because we are part of the producers of ideology. At universities and academic institutions, we are complicit in this whole enterprise. Okay, so the job of many Western academics is to convince Africans they have to keep doing what they're doing. Okay, and to show them it's your fault that you're poor. It's not our fault. It's your fault that you're poor. You know, so this is what we do in academic institutions, and I want to show that as well. Africa has been fundamental to the global prosperity.
Please go watch that entire video because it's very important. He's basically talking about how it is vital to the economies of advanced nations, such as in Europe, in the United States, and now China, to keep sub-Saharan Africa poor in order to continue to extract their natural resources. And he's talking about how much of our economic ideology is based around keeping sub-Saharan Africa poor and telling Africans that it is their fault that they are poor. And he wants accountability in Western universities for being the place where ideology is created. This next thing I don't feel very comfortable saying over social media, and so I might not keep this post up. But we've been hearing a lot about so-called economic development by China in Africa. And at the end of 2022, there were a lot of United States politicians who invested in American Tower. And American Tower's business is acquiring and building cell phone towers in Africa. Now, there's been growing concern about whether the United States and China are going to wind up in a military conflict with one another in coming years over Taiwan. But there are a lot of reasons why the United States and China would want to avoid that, because military conflict in and around the island of Taiwan would be very difficult. So I have concerns that we might wind up seeing a conflict between the United States and China play out in Africa. And that would be framed as the United States defending democracy against China's communism.
Now you see what we be saying about these Europeans and America and China doing everything in their power to keep Africa poor so they can rob you of your mineral resources. This is why the Most High need to destroy all these damn kingdoms. He need to get rid of y'all. Y'all been doing around the whole goddamn planet, destroying every damn thing you touch, stealing every damn thing that ain't nailed down. You won't let nobody have nothing. The world will never be at peace as long as you rolling. You got to be taken out the way. Listen, we know everybody here. Judgment Day gonna be scary as hell. Who ain't gonna be afraid? Everybody here gonna be afraid. But it's gonna come one day. Gotta prepare for that. I ain't preparing for it like on that level. I'm gonna have to stand before him. I'm gonna have to do it. I can't escape that. But it's earth, and for the peoples of the earth, especially us, to have some peace, the destroyer must be destroyed. Point blank. You're robbing that land of its mineral resources, man. But you niggas talk shit about black people, but you need us. I can't wait till the Lord come through here, man, and sweep this damn kingdom off the map. Because I'm sick of what I see, man. Y'all trying to push this damn sick, demented ass lifestyle on the continent of Africa. You're trying to turn us into sweet boys, sugar booties, man. We ain't gonna be no sugar booties on this panel. It's gonna fail just like every damn everything else you have done. It's gonna fail, man. Everything gonna catch up to your ass. The Most High gonna speed up the process. He coming for you. Ain't nowhere to run. Ain't nowhere to hide. Ain't nowhere for you to run. Ain't nowhere for you to hide. You've been ruling too damn long. You a spoiled brat. That's what y'all is, man. But white privilege is coming to an end. And you know it's coming to an end, but you're doing everything in your power to try just a little bit to extend it. Ain't nothing you can do. Your time is almost over. It's our time now. It's time for us to breathe, us to live, have a life. Peace. The earth will thank him for destroying y'all. The earth crying out right now. Damn water we drink polluted, the air we breathe polluted, the food we eat polluted. What the hell have not you done to this planet and to the people of this earth? You lie about every damn thing, man. You don't even want the people on this panel to know who they are because you scared of that. You scared for us to know who we are. You don't even want us to reclaim our birthright on the planet, even though the Lord gave your raggedy ass this earth. You a jealous bastard of people on this planet, man. I'm telling you, that's just it. Y'all a jealous bunch of bastard ass people, man. But the time has come. The time is coming when you gonna be the new nigga on the planet. And somebody like me gonna be standing over you, giving you orders. And you know if you don't obey, you must pay. We ain't coming. This is coming to the final stretch of this evil empire known as Babylon the Great, America. It's a wrap for you. You see what Tank did to that cat over the weekend? That's what the Most High gonna be hitting America with, major body blows. And when he knock your ass down, you ain't getting back up, man. Because he coming through here, bro. He gonna come through here with fierce anger and rage and great power. Y'all don't know this. You elites who read this book, the prophecies of this book, you know it's coming. Ain't nothing you can do to prepare for it, man. Because he's gonna be a thief in the night. A thief don't come and announce when he coming to rob your ass. He catch you when you off guard. That's what he doing. That's what he coming for with him. Come here for this kingdom. Because our people got to live now, man. It's time for our people's cries be turned into joy. And you know what tears mean, and pain is, and suffering is. Because he gonna do it to you. He say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go. According to your works, you gonna get double. What you think he forgot about what you people have done? Nah, he ain't forgot. Yo, Kareem, if you still there, I sent you another video. Could you play that, please? Because this is the video I wanted you to play a couple of days ago about these white folks on tape talking about the good old days when they used to hang us. And they talk about, oh, they got too much damn rights. In this goddamn country, they got too much damn rights. We need to go back to the old days. Jim Crow, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, that's what we need, Bob. That's right. That's right. If you can hear me, could you play that video? Thank you. Malachiam or Apostle, what'd you think of that video you just seen? If either one of y'all can hear me.
It's powerful.
What's your thoughts? But it just shows me that this man want. You want to get in? I'll get in. It just shows me that this man don't want you to have nothing. Most High gave Africa to the melanated people. Gave you white folks, you got Europe. That's your land. But you not satisfied with Europe. Yeah, this is it. This is it. All right. I'll talk after the video. Put that disclaimer up, Karima, please. Thank you very much.
Elected officials calling black people racial slurs, talking about wanting to lynch, wanting to kill, wanting to eliminate. And also, obviously, they know hitmen. I mean, it's Oklahoma. Let's go to the recording because now we got at least one resignation, maybe more. Here it is.
They're insignificant in my life. Yes. Really, they bring the whole saying is, you know, goes around, it will. I told you it will. Yeah. I know where two big deep holes are if you ever need them. I got an excavator. These are our 3 dug. But the thing of it is, you know, we actually told the truth. I've known 2 or 3 hit men that were very quiet guys. Yeah. And would cut no mercy. Yeah. In Louisiana, because it was all mafia around. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but here's the reality: if a hair on his wife's head, Chris Willingham's head. Or any of those people that really were behind all that, if the hair on their head got touched by anybody, who would be the bad guys? Who'd be blamed for it? Yeah. I heard the other day, they don't have
You Karima, take one of me out.
But everybody, I'm gonna tell you something. It was back in the day. When Alan Marshall take a damn blackjack, whoop their ass and throw them in the cell, I'd run for chair. Yeah. Well, it's not like that no more. I know.
Yeah, it's 2 men in the room. Take one of me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it so people can read it because some of them I barely can hear what they say. But yeah, I'm pausing it just so people can read it.
Okay, just take the other me out.
A mud creek and hang them up to the damn rope. Yeah. But you can't do that. The thing about it is, they got more rights than we got.
Oh, sir. You know, I'm going to enjoy this. Put them all up. We got one who has resigned. To the other two who remain, do so at your own political peril, because I let nothing go. You are in a position of political decision-making, which is policy. That policy adversely impacts those you're racist against. Mark Jennings, the Oklahoma official who spewed the racist vitriol about hanging Black community members. Also, he mentioned hiring a hitman, has now been the first of 3 members recorded to resign. You still have 2 who are active. We'll get into that in a moment. Let's put up the resignation letter. All right, there it is. He literally wrote a letter. McCurtain County Sheriff's Office released a statement touting the covertly obtained recording as the highlighted offense, rather than officials contemplating trying to kill citizens and calling hitmen upon reporters. The officials were also defended as victims. Let's put it up. Okay. Now, what did they say? So the county sheriff's office says, and I quote, the last 72 hours have been amongst the most difficult and disruptive in recent memory. This is a very complex situation and one we regret having to address. There is and has been an ongoing investigation into multiple significant violations of the Oklahoma Security Communications Act, Title 13, Chapter 176.3 and 176.4, which states that it is illegal to secretly record a conversation in which you are not involved and do not have the consent of at least one of the involved parties. They are more concerned about some ridiculous statute that, by the way, many states don't have it that way, but this state does. So he's upset, the sheriff. Somebody recorded him. Uh-oh. He doesn't care that people are talking about killing folk who are in position to actually do it. There's more. Additionally, their claims of audio manipulation, all right, that's what they were claiming, are bewildering, many considering a corrupt history, which has now sparked outrage. Let's put it up. Willingham is seeking damages from the McCurtain County Commission. Now, who is this person? This individual is from the county as a reporter, a journalist, okay? The Gazette reporter. And McCurtain, the county sheriff's office, Sheriff Kevin Clardy and sheriff's investigator Alicia Manning, the newspaper's investigation covered several topics, including allegations of malfeasance. They're writing about the elected officials. So there's an allegation of malfeasance at the sheriff's office, along with their reported refusal to disclose public crime reports to Willingham. When he asked for information about the death of Bobby Barrick, he cited difficulties by the newspaper in obtaining basic reports and received limited documentation. That is against the law. That is against the law. That is a violation of not only their state statute, it is a violation of federal law. Okay? There's more. Let me give you more details about the actual allegation of corruption. All right? The lawsuit claims that Clardy and Manning began investigating which office employees were speaking to the newspaper. Once again, concerned about the wrong damn thing. Okay? and were attempting to get a search warrant for the phone of Mr. Willingham. The sheriff reportedly threatened to fire anyone who talks to the reporter. Willingham's lawsuit also alleges that Manning, who is third in command at the sheriff's office, unlawfully retaliated against him over the articles about the malfeasance allegations. And the petition claims that she allegedly slandered him, saying that Willingham exchanged marijuana for sexually explicit images of children from a man who had been arrested on child sex abuse image charges. Willingham's lawsuit says those statements are both false and slanderous. So on the heels of the remarks and the lawsuit, we have more. There was a community public meeting. We are asking for the resignations of the following people because of their actions taken, because of the audio, and because of their failure to lead, and because of the trust that is involved in this community, and because they are not holding themselves or being held to a higher standard. We're asking for the resignations of one Alicia Manning, one Kevin Clardy, one Mark Jennings, one Larry Hendricks, and one Robert Beck, according to Watson. Now, this is more dangerous than you can probably imagine. While some may look at this as individuals engaged in a private conversation and it should be left private, please understand these folks have public positions, positions of high public trust. You give someone a gun and a badge and immunity, and they are flagrantly racist, that is a problem. You put somebody in a position of policy authority, they can do damage that cannot be unraveled for 100 years based on policy. And at the same time, gaslighting you, telling you this has nothing to do with race, this has nothing to do with bigotry, this has nothing to do with bias, all while passing laws adverse to communities of color. Well, now we have it on record. The sheriff's office, they're more concerned about the protocol of how it got on record. That's what an attorney is for, Sheriff, not you. You heard people plotting to commit crimes against citizens. That's what you heard. But instead of taking that investigation to the natural conclusion, you're citing a law that should only be cited in the rules of evidence for court, not a charge. All right. My dear sister, you have law school under your belt too. Do I see this wrong?
No, I think you see it exactly right as far as that goes. And I really think that the reason they're pushing this narrative is that, the recording was obtained illegally, it should never be made public, is really because the contents of the tape are indefensible. They have to, try to change the conversation, because if they have to have a conversation about what was said in that room, there's no way they come out on top of that. They will always look horrible. And at the end, they're only making themselves look more horrible, in my opinion, by protecting what was said in that room. But I also think that the story goes a long way in undermining the narrative that the police are there to serve and protect the public. They're there to serve and protect themselves, because when we see these instances where information that should be known to the public is put out, the police are quick to attack the journalists providing that information, and they're quick to crack down even within their own ranks on the individuals who are speaking out against the corruption within the police department. So even the thin blue line narrative, comes into question.
Anybody want to comment on the video other than me? That crackers in this country who are in law enforcement, that video clearly shows, that audio clearly shows that they want to kill you. That's exactly what I heard. When do we as a people get a break in this society? Never. Since we got over here, never been given a break. These people, they never took their foot off your neck. They hate you, even though. Yeah, I'll let you get it. Let me finish. They hate you, even though they have been the ones having instituted all the violence and hatred on you, and they the one that hates. I'm asking the Father himself, get rid of these people, man, who act like this. They need to go. Everybody that's abusing power on this planet, their ass must go. Like all these men in these camps who are propping themselves up as a godhead and a godly like figure and a deity, they ain't doing nothing but destroying the souls of those people that are following them. That's why we got to come hard on these dudes, man. Maybe we can save a few. The ones that have open ears to listen to what's being said to them. Because it's a very important message being delivered to you. Man, to worship anybody is to take away from the Father the worship that he's supposed to get and the honor that he's supposed to get. That's what I see it as. Because if anything is clear on this earth, ain't no man can deliver you out of this captivity. Ain't no man can free you from the hands of your oppressors. Nobody can do that. You got to come out of that zone now, man. That's the twilight zone. Y'all are under spells. Break the chains of those spells. Wake up. It's high time to wake out of sleep. Romans 13. That's what time it is. It's high time to wake out of sleep. Because if you believe in these people, you asleep. All of these worshiping of man, they can't do nothing for you in this life. It's facts. They can't. You worshiping a man. When you need your rent paid, he ain't gonna pay your bills. Your lights getting ready to get all cut off. He ain't gonna pay that. He ain't gonna pay for your grocery bill. You got to put faith in the provider, the true provider, the one that'll provide for you, not no man. That's what's facts on this, man. People need to come out of that sleep. Because if you don't, it's hell to pay. Apostle, get it in if you got something to say, if you can.
Yeah, no. The last time I spoke, did y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because now I'm hearing doubles. Hold on.
Maybe you on mute.
I don't know.
No, I can hear you now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. There's a repeat. It's not supposed to be going on. Okay. I think I'm good now. Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, like I was saying last time, the way they just constantly, they have to, like the man said, keep Africa, keep the individual countries from uniting and coming together as one force and stopping these crackers, man, from stripping the motherland of its natural resources. In order for them to keep doing what they're doing, they need the money that they are extracting, because everybody know that America's money ain't worth the paper it's being printed on. There's no gold bullion. There's no silver. There's nothing backing the American dollar. is worthless. It's no more than toilet paper. Everybody knows this.
The pound and the yen are worth damn way more worth than this American piece of crap called the American dollar.
That's right. That's right. So right now, we need to be stocking up on all the little bit of gold and silver that we can. Because when it comes down to it, that's going to be your market value. That's going to be the things. And ammo. Bullets is going to be worth more than gold. Because you ain't going to be able to buy it. The only bullets you're going to have is that which is in your possession. Because they're going to stop selling it to you. So get as much as you can right now, y'all. Okay? Get as much as you can. Now, I'm not promoting violence. And some of you got the faith to believe that Christ is going to can keep you safe. I'm not going to come against that. Because I believe Christ can. But I'm also going to plan on my natural ability to keep my family safe also. Okay? So I know God can heal me of every ailment within my body. But I got enough sense to go to the doctor when I get sick. I believe Christ can protect me and my family. But I got enough sense that I got to prepare to protect my own house and my own castle. Understand what I'm saying. Because it's going to get bad. But Israel, we're going to be all right. This is our last suffering. We know when we come out of here, we're not going to suffer. But we got a wilderness journey. So I'm going to leave it at that. I told you, JT, what I was going to be coming short. So I'm going to be signing on.
Yeah.
I'm going to be still honored, and I'm going to still be listening.
Okay. We probably ain't going to be on, but maybe another 45 or so. Right. Get the hell out of here.
Right. But y'all take this word in tonight. Y'all heed this, man. Y'all pay attention to what's going on in this world. Don't be foolish. Pay attention. There was a lot of foolish people in the world in the days of Noah. Our Savior, our prophet, our Hamashiach warned us, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the day of the Son of Man and when he returned. As they was giving into mirth, drinking, partying, living their lives, up until the moment of the shedding of the door of the ark and the first drop of rain. Everything that Noah prophesied came to pass. Only 8 souls were survived. Christ said, as it was in the days of Noah. All right, brother. Shalom. I'm going to keep listening.
Yes, Shalom. And Apostle broke it down, said a lot of important stuff that needed to be heard. This is the final stretch of this society that has ruled over you for 400 years. But it's time to come out of this sleep. Our people been asleep for a long time. They don't know what way to get to the Father because man is telling them and leading them in the wrong direction. You got to seek the Father for yourself, not no man. Not no man for no man's sake. You got to do this. Because the thing you must know is that you on your own in this walk. Everybody is. I am, Malachi, Karima, all of us. We on our own. I can't carry Malachi through that finish line. He can't carry me to the finish line. Karima can't carry me to what? What?
No, I'm sorry,
No,
man,
I'm sorry,
because I've been
man,
having
because I've been having
difficulties coming in
difficulties
and everything
coming
else,
in
man. But
and
this is
everything else, man. But this is
yo,
yo,
they might.
they might.
Yeah, so like I was saying, the tape that you just played a minute ago, that video you just played a minute ago, this now confirms, as far as I'm concerned, that all these incidents of white police gunning down unarmed black men, women, and children, it's definitely intentional. Because if you think those three bozos are speaking for a lot of people, because let's not forget that in Mississippi, as we just told you in a previous broadcast, for those who are listening, that they just passed a brand new Jim Crow law. Jim Crow law. And you got Ron DeSantis in Florida knocking out Black history being taught. And other states are now with no one really, how you say, crossing the line, stopping them, trying to veto it, trying to shut it down, they're going to continue to push. But that video is extremely disturbing, because they're not the only ones who feel that way. And then you have to, and wherever they are, that would mean that you have to reopen all the cases that they presided over. Because you black, it's clear what they've been doing. This also sheds light on how black folk who've been missing are now being found with their heads cut off in Mississippi, predominantly. But it's happening now, Florida. They just found two dead bodies out. Yo, something is been happening. But what we're trying to show you here in the Lion's Den. Okay, yeah. So like I was saying, this is why when we come here with the different. Yeah, we have the debate league, but now we also have the news league. That's where we come in. Oh, into Virgin Psychic. Yo, bro. Let me not a psychic. You're cooking with gas, bro. I just did it again. You're cooking with gas, Virgin Psychic. I see you talking. Michael Black. You're cooking with gas. I see you talking. To Blizzak. You're talking. Yo, all y'all making and bringing up valid points. It's not about, and to Blizzak, it's not about waiting on a savior to come and save us. That we can't take preemptive action. But let's look at it historically. In this country, we have for the longest been taking preemptive and positions of defense to come up. But it's the traitors within our network that has been the biggest impediment to our being able to come up and be able to deliver ourselves and save ourselves. Because, as the saying goes, God helps those who help themselves. Now, that's been the primary problem as far as us being able to unify and defend ourselves. We don't have a military, but we also don't have a lot of loyalty among our people. And you can look at Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, you can look at Martin Luther King, a host of the Black Panther Party. You can look at Charles Hampton, Fred Hampton, and all those forefathers and real leaders of that day who died. And you can look at all the bootlicks who ran with them are still alive or were alive for a very long time after the fact. See, we don't have a military, but we also don't have our spiritual unity and play. Look, bottom line, I know some of you out there may bristle. There is no other way at this point.
Can you hear me? Yeah, before I'm gonna say something until he get back. Two of the biggest sellouts during the 60s who played in the part of Martin Luther King getting shot are still living. Andrew Young and Jesse Jackson. Both of them still living. And Martin Luther King is dead. That's why we can't go nowhere. Coons. Niggas willing to sell their people out to get ahead. There ain't no loyalty among us, man. No people, man. Sometimes loyalty is supposed to be more valuable than gold. That's what it should be. But amongst them, people like that, kissing the enemy's ass to get a paycheck and sell your people under the bus, throw your people under the bus is more important. And that's in this movement here that we talking about. All of the Negroes that come out of our sector of One West sold out. All of them sold out. The founder of IUIC sold out. I don't even know how much he's worth. Last reports. He up there in the stratosphere of money. Multi-millionaire. Preaching lies to the people. False hope to the people. Leading the people down the dark path. He gonna get what's coming to his ass. He next on the list. Your Hunter of ISUPK. All that nigga did was take the name of the original school after he was thrown out. That's all he did. He's up there in the stratosphere of money. And all the rest of them. GOCC, another sellout. Zabak, another sellout. But yet these niggas is on them street corners talking about black pride, black unity, and you niggas is kissing Satan's ass. That's what you're doing. Bunch of phonies, man. See, loyalty and pride got to come into play here. Y'all that's listening to this transmission, this stream we talking about. Y'all got to put your foot in the mix. Your foot first, forward. And know that you in for a fight. And know you got to stand up right alongside the rest of us. Because that's the only way we going to get to the top. Don't back down. Stand up for justice. The real true justice. Not just us getting our asses handed to us. Stand up for the Lord's justice. That's what you need to stand up for. Because we in the final stretch of America and all the kingdoms of the world. And they're going to do every damn thing in their power to keep this kingdom running. But the Lord gonna come down on them with a great hammer and smash them like rocks. You're gonna get smashed. They know what they're doing, and they know why they're doing it. They don't want you to learn the truth. Learning the truth, you become a threat to their world. They want the good old days where niggas was cooning and buffooning. They hate revolutionary minds because revolutionary minds trying to interrupt their progress of ruling over you. That's what they want to stop. Ain't gonna stop. Take one out, another one will come up. Take him out, another one gonna come up. Because when a man is anointed by the Father, the job will get done because he was chosen for that, or she. We ain't gonna leave them out either. If you called in this, you're gonna stay in this. You're gonna do it. Sometimes I feel like I want to get the hell out. But he ain't gonna let me out. He called you to be in this. You got to stick it out to the very end. Because the ultimate prize is what everybody's seeking. Kingdom, joy, love, peace, riches. That's what a lot of people on there seeking. That's coming on the way. Nobody gonna stop that. Because he's coming to do what his Father called him to do. All you got to do is hold on, be steadfast, and never give up. And know that he is there in your corner. When you call on him, he there. That's what I got to think, that same thing. But sometimes I even lose hope in this. I'm a little high strung, man, because I see things going on, man. I'm tired. I had enough of this madness. We as a people ain't gonna never be at peace until the Father overthrow the thing that is stopping us from gaining that peace. It's the nations of this world, point blank, period. That's what it is. The nations in the world is holding me back, you back, us back. Because the little crumbs that they got in this world, they don't want to lose that. This concept of white supremacy to me is a myth, it's a joke, it's a lie. To me. Because I'm going to say this. I'm going to let him get back in because he's back on the floor. If white supremacy was real, then you wouldn't need black people for nothing. You wouldn't need us. You can do everything yourself. You can fight your own damn wars and win them by yourself. What you need us for? It's an illusion. There ain't no white supremacy, man. That's a damn lie. There's white dominance. I will give you that. You dominate the world. You dominate everything in this country. The money, the finances, the power. I give you that. But it's the supreme people. No, you are not that. Even when you looking for spirituality or connection to God, you come to us for that. Everything you love musically, who you think created it? We did. Guess who profit off it? You. You got some Negroes in this walk saying that these people can't be who the Bible is talking about. They're not Esau. They're somebody else. They're Japhet. Well, the script saying, dummy, that the Esau is the end of the world, stupid. Clean the wax out your ears, fool. When you look at who running the planet Earth, the world. Ain't these mystery niggas you talking about in Africa running nothing? Fool, with the Father, all things is possible. You saying it's impossible? I say it's not. Because if you steadfast on the prophecy and taking a look at these prophecies that's located in this book, you know damn well who it's pointing to. It's pointing to you, and it's pointing to the ends of these nations. So you dumbasses saying that there's no way impossible that these people could be them, you don't know what you're talking about. Because it makes sense. He's coming to destroy the nations of the world and the one that's on top. He said Esau, the children of Esau, would be the end of this world. What is a world? A kingdom. That's what a world is, a kingdom. A kingdom flourishing with power. Who's on top? Some niggas up in Africa, some mystery ass niggas in Africa running something? Well, if that's the damn case, then why the white European coming over there kicking their ass too? Damn fool. How you gonna be in this walk and still be asleep? Most I said he gonna judge you for every idle word that come out your mouth. That if I said anything idle, I'm gonna get my ass kicked too. But you niggas trying to disrupt the judgment of this world. You trying to tell the Most High, no, they ain't the people. It's somebody else, Father. You making a mistake. No, he don't make mistakes, nigga. You do. You could tell we made mistakes. If our foreparents, foremothers, forefathers would have did what he told us to do, told them to do, we wouldn't be where we are today. If them damn fools didn't listen, would have just listened to what he said do. That's all he wanted. And he would have blessed you forever. Would have never made you suffer one day if you damn fools would have just listened to what he said do. But you're hard-headed. That go for all of us here. It ain't no time to play no more. It's time to get it right. Everybody, me, you, and everybody here, and everybody listening. I'm going to be on my ass just like I'm going to be on yours. Ain't nobody perfect here. I ain't perfect. Malachiam ain't perfect. Karima ain't perfect. That's why it's a day-to-day process. When your shoes get dirty, you clean them. You dig? So every day you got something to clean up about yourself. Fix that. That's what you got to do. Me too. We come on here because we want you to know what's going down, what's going on, and how to prepare yourself. You need to know these things. Let's get it straight. We not loved by no one. Nobody don't love you. When that day gonna come when you learn to love yourself and stop worrying about everybody else. Worry about you. That's what our people problem is. You worry about everybody damn else. Don't worry about yourself. I ain't worried about what white people in America are doing. That's their business. I don't care about that. I'm only worried about what I need to do for my peeps. What I'm gonna be doing for them, what they gonna do for me, how we gonna unite. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about what these people doing. That's their business. I don't care. Stay out of my shit, I'll stay out of yours. But that's impossible for them. That's impossible to stay out of our business. All they want to do is exert their power over you. That's all they good for, man. But not willing to be a man and face the mirror, face the facts. Everything you got through corruption, bloodshed, murder. Stop the lies, man. Ain't no white woman no white man in history had anything to do with making America what America is today. All of you back in them days, all you did was sit on your ass and watch our people work in the fields, picking that cotton, picking that tobacco, cutting down them sugar cane. What the hell did you do? You sat on your ass and got rich. When you died, you passed that money on down, that wealth to the next generation. Then they passed it on to the next, and et cetera, et cetera. And here we come today, while you are where you are. So don't fool the public. We know that that's what you want to do. You want to rewrite everything. That's all you good for, telling lies. You ain't good for nothing else. You can believe what you want to believe, but believing that you're going to rule this world forever, you better go to sleep and wake your ass up, because it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Evil has his day, just like good has his day. Right now, we're still in the days of evil, but the days of good is coming. It's next. So I'm going to heal the floor, let Malachi get it in. In a couple of more minutes, we're going to shut it down. In about at least 20 minutes, I'm going to shut it down. So, Mally, what you got? Now, you got it? You hear? You can hear me? Back in them days, all you did was sit on your ass and watch God picking that tobacco. That's me talking. I'm muted. I was muted. You did. And got rich. When you got on that next, that money on down and well. How was that talk? I'm not even talking, bro. That I was just muted. Well, I'll wait till you come back in. Anyway, like we were saying, America's got a time clock. You on a time clock, the end of this world, it's a time clock. Everything is at the end. It's coming to an end. Satan know that. That's why he trying to rush to do what he got to do before the Lord come down here and put his foot in his ass and take him out and take his kingdom out. It's a wake-up call. The time has come. Is that our people gonna have to understand and know that man ain't the way. Man ain't never been the way, and man ain't gonna be the way ever. What I'm saying to you is, I've been a part of the original One West School. And all of these dudes that you see out here, out of these camps, these big camps that you see, ISUPK, IUIC, GOCC, GMS, I know all of them. I know these men's intention. There was a video out there, Tahar saying, we hypnotizing y'all. We casting spells on y'all. That's what they're doing. They're casting spells on y'all to believe in the rhetoric that's coming out their grill, their mouth, which are basically lies. See, I didn't fall under that trap. I can speak for me. Because Ariel, I ain't like this man at all. I seen right through him. I seen it. He was a liar, a hypocrite, and a deceiver. I seen it. I can't speak for the rest of them, but me personally, I saw it. And I didn't like him. So I could see through his lies. But you had a lot of dudes up in there that worship this cat, that still teach The same madness that he taught, and still honor this nigga even though he's dead. I'm not on that train. I've been got off that train a long time ago. Ain't gonna stay off. I'm waiting for a new train to come to get on. It's the truth train. I'm gonna teach the truth 100%. I ain't here to play it, sugarcoat it. I'm gonna feed it to you raw and sweet. It's up to you to accept what I say. The truth gonna make you free in your brain, your mind, clean you up. Some of our people in this world, they scared to hear the truth. They scared. What you scared of? I'd rather somebody tell me the truth than lie to me. But a lot of our people, you love to be lied to. You know how you know that? Go to a black church on Sunday morning. Them damn black preachers is lying to your teeth, through their teeth. Every damn Sunday, they give you the same goddamn sermon. And ain't nobody learned nothing. Know a damn thing about God. Nothing. Niggas extracting money out your wallet. Talking about the brothers and sisters, pass the pot around a couple more times. The pot is a little empty. You know why? Like it's a damn game up in there, man. What the hell are they doing? Ain't none of the prophets conduct themselves like that. And speaking in tongues, what tongues you speak? What I see in church, when them niggas come out, they speak in tongues, I see demons on your ass, man. That's what I see. What you speaking in tongues? What? Blah, 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 blah. What is that? What the hell is that? A damn clown show, man. Our people worship these preachers in these churches. Don't, my pastor said this, my pastor said that. Your pastor can't get your ass to the kingdom. How about that? Pastor what? What the hell he know? If he ain't teaching you the truth, he ain't teaching you nothing. We don't need no damn prosperity speech. Niggas need to know who the hell they are. That's what the hell they need. Don't need no damn speeches. You need to know your walk with God. And the only way you gonna know your walk with him is know the truth. Selling people dreams. That's all church is. Selling niggas dreams. And none of them dreams ever come true. Black preachers is the biggest dreamers on the planet. Ain't nobody can dream more bigger than a damn black preacher. What about the laws, the statutes and commandments that the book is contained in the book? Teach that. Teach the 10. They don't even teach the 10. Let alone 613 of them. They don't even tap in to the 10 commandments in there. If that nigga could write his own scripture, say, honor me with all your money, that nigga would say, that's a new scripture in the Bible. They playing. That's another form of worship. They got people all messed up. These entertainers got our people messed up. Michael Jackson, when I was younger, man, shit, that was my man. I'm going to keep it 100. I ain't going to fake it. Prince, another one. Marvin Gaye, all of these cats. But what they did for me, nothing. We got caught up and lost in the music. That's what happened. And all of that was a distraction from the Most High himself and Father, Son. When they the one that wake you up daily. Make sure you get home safe. Wake up every morning to go do what you got to do. They ain't Michael Jackson, Prince, Marvin Gaye, Ray Charles, James Brown, whoever you name. None of them did nothing for you. Yeah, we like their music. But what did they do for you? Man worshiping. Women worshiping too. Oh, Jane Kennedy, when I was going, oh man, wow, found her from good times. Worshiping the people. Either we gonna get this right now, or we ain't gonna never get it right at all. The clock ticking. It's coming to an abrupt end. You need to make a choice before it comes to a choice. Make a wise choice now while you can. Because everything's going to come to a standstill. It's over, it's done, it's a wrap. And the nations of the world, they know it's over. They know it. It's over. Their kingdom is over. Their wealth, their power, all of what they love and embrace in this world is coming to an end. Because evil and righteousness cannot rule side by side. One got to take a back seat. You make the choice. Guess which one will take the back seat? Evil will. You got people that don't believe demons are real. No, there ain't no demons. There ain't no hell. So if your ass is good, you automatically think you're gonna be going to heaven. So if you bad, there gotta be a bad place for bad people. Where the hell is that? Where's a bad place for bad people? Black people, you need to stop thinking on your mindset and let the Lord think for you. Because it's living proof you don't know nothing. You don't know any damn thing. A lot of our people been living a damn 400-year dream. Since emancipation in 1865, 168 years ago. Name one year since 1865 has there been a day of peace for you in America. Jim Crow, all of the years of Jim Crow in this country. Segregated schools, segregated beaches and bathroom toilets and restaurants where you had to get your food and get it in the back and leave. Ain't nothing changed. Change is going to come, but it's not going to come how people want it to come. It's going to come how he wanted to come. And that is it. And that's how it's going to go. Ain't no time to be bull crapping around no more. It's time to get on the real good foot. And walk with him. But the only way you're going to walk with him is with truth. That's the only way you're going to walk with him. You got to let the truth lead you back home. Where is home? The scriptures. The bosom of God is the scriptures. God's refuge is the scriptures. Peace of mind got to be these scriptures. If it's not the scriptures, then what is it? Before I end this, I just want to say, look, hope you got something out of this tonight. Because the message that was being sent was very vital and needed to be said to you. It was needed. Now you know. Don't be asleep. Wake up and see what is happening to you and those that are around you. So with that, I'm going to say peace, shalom to the people. Thank you for coming to listen tonight. Hope we talked about some things you wanted to hear and hope you learned something from it. We're going to shut it down because I didn't want to go no 5-6 hours with this. 2 hours and 50 minutes is enough. So I'm going to say peace to the fam, our people worldwide. I hope you wake up and get some true knowledge in your mind and stop the man worship. Shalom. Karima, if you hear me, can you hear me?
Please hit the like.
Yep, so that be it. We'll see you again on the Lion's Den. Shalom.
I'll praise you, Most High. Yeah, that sound good, y'all. Hello. What we doing?
Hey, cook that up, Khalid.
We still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt this here, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt this here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still. They said you got the call, they trying to blackball you. Play what they own, bro. You can't blackball a boss. The whole world, they hate Israel. The way you hate your neighbor, might as well pull the trigger on yourself. You know we get excited by the smoke. Every day we casting flesh. Say my treasure stored in heaven, we gon' blow the rest. They disrespected and we check. The bank that causing kept it still. They asking others about my business, but I ain't got no instant miss. See, I still deal with ox direct. Cause your person don't mean you respect. Your outlet don't get no credit if the ox ain't in it. Money answer all things and you got all these questions. Playing Vic. Look, I employ slavery. If you broke your say yeah, them crews in the hood, Jews in the hood. I caught them clues, now I'm good. I broke it down, he understood my all to you. Filtered through, you found a few, I'm good. We what we sold, this here exclusive. They like, hey folk, look what you doing. We still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt this here, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt this here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still. Most I told me, be still, give a room to work. Know my move, we work. Your faith ain't good, don't put the work in. In the spirit flexing, that my day job. Getting the mode out my own, I don't know what they are. Before I got the blueprint, and I'm too legit to quit. Let it spark in the dark, be a light, got it lit. Trying to map my movement, got my haters pondering. The odds set the questionnaire, they wanna know if you still lit. It hit different, you authentic, a lot of odds pretending. We do it for the Lord, got my own motion, who are you to judge? The most high first, none above. Tap in the spirit, we locked in, they'll come against your plot. You know Judas said, yeah, we spit them scripts, they barely now. Came on slave ships, and you not black. You know they tell you everything. Isaiah 30:20, yeah, we bad. You see what happened when they tried to rail the train up off the track. False witness, hypocrite. We throw shots back, now they feel heat. Must go get it. We still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt this here, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they field. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me, vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Haunt this here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still.